at a fertilizer plant. Fertilizer is obtained from MSW as well as Sludge. This company is no longer in the experimental stage. It is now commercial. And my name is Bill Doble. This is the output of the sludge that's brought into the system, and this is what you get in a powdery form. This is an amazing technology which we will be bringing into the United States. This is the actual MMCS machine, and this will be in operation momentarily where we're going to be able to observe. The footprint on this is extremely small, as you can see from this video. This could be installed in a building of approximately 2,200 square feet, so the footprint is very, very small. This is a close-up of the unit where you have the output, which we will record in a little while. The output falls right out of this cylinder into the bins. This is one of the controls. There are two controlling the system. Here is a crane which is going to be lifting up the garbage that you're looking at into the hopper of the system for processing. We shall be looking at that in a little while also. This is the bottom of the hopper, and the bottom of this hopper will be the extraction, or that is the byproduct. This is the hopper where the feedstock would be fed in, and this is steam output. Okay, and the steam that's pulled out of this system goes and it's used for processing. As you can see now, this is the sludge coming down with water. There goes the sludge out of the system. And this is the process, the termination of the process right now. So sitting out here, you can see the wind. In a 24-hour period, this will be totally dried. This is part of the system, being the boiler that produces steam that we saw earlier. As I indicated, the footprint for this entire operation is relatively small. That's if you were going to use an incinerator, it'll take you 10, 15, 20 times the footprint. But of course we all know that incinerators are no longer the way to go. This is the control room. That's all you will need for this. That's further showing you the simplicity of the system. This is just another angle of the same room. And on my right is Dr. Yoshikawa from the University.
Tokyo Institute of Technology.
He is working at probably tomorrow. This would be the main power source, supplying all the power required for the entire operation. There again, another angle with the hopper There are two in this particular site. Now they're going to be putting this into the system. As I
This
indicated,
came from a shopping store.
this came from a shopping center. It's all garbage. This will be now put into the system, into the hopper for processing. The output of this will also be sludge.
This
That is
should be utilized
fertilizer.
for fuel.
This will be utilized for fuel. It
Yeah.
should be utilized for fuel.
Fuel. So it should be mixed with coal after treatment.
This should be used with coal. You see the garbage being dumped into the hopper. There goes your garbage. Now, doesn't this make more sense putting garbage into a hopper to be utilized for fuel, fertilizer, than putting it into the earth? I think that makes sense. Processing. Don't put it into the earth. And of course, there is no pre-treatment for that garbage. It was just put in the hopper. This is the valve of this unit, and this is hooked up, as you can see, to the hopper. Can you believe this piece of equipment is what does it all? And look how clean.
And now steam is coming. You hear the sound of steam is coming.
Okay, now the steam is coming. Look at this. Look at this piece of equipment. So all that's required to process 200 tons a day of New York City garbage, MSW, all we require would be 4 of these. Right now there is 1, and you can see the other one further up. There are 2. So bear in mind, 4 of these units in the same size building will process 200 tons a day of New York City garbage. And look how clean it is. They just wipe the floor down with water. This is where it all begins. This is the tipping floor. Garbage is brought in through here, and it's deposited here where the crane picks it up. However, for the system we envision for New York, the hopper will be below the floor, and the garbage will go directly into it after it goes in. This is the wastewater treatment. The water we saw, they were cleaning it up. It comes in through this area, and this is the wastewater treatment. There is also no condensed water in this system.
水はこの洗った水ぐらいでしょ。
あとは向こうは今コンデンサーかけて、
え
成分を抽出するんですよ。
はいはい。冷やしてからね。
冷やします
あ、じゃあ水にしてからで。あ、水にしてからまたどうやって入れるんですか。もう水として入れちゃう。
いや、そのまま配管が入ってます。
That's, I'm taking this from the outside of the building
それがこう何台かある。
to get a better view. That's where the
あ、そうですね。
feed is put in and for processing. This is where it comes out of.
成分抽出やろう。それやらないのよ。エネルギー構成考えたら冷やさない
And
と。
that is the hopper where it is put into. This unit can also be designed where the hopper will be at ground level.
このためこの肥料
Everything will be below the ground at the tipping floor. So it was just the garbage or the MSW as it comes in, it will be leveled with this particular hopper. And it will be working below ground.
The steam extracted from the vessel comes from this condenser to become water, and the released heat will be utilized here for melting snow in the winter season. This is the usage of the heat. Then the condensed water containing a fertilizer element will be supplied into the vessel again. So there is no water, exhaust water from that plant to burn out.
And as we're all standing out here, there is no odor at all. We are now preparing for the sludge output.
Not sludge.
I stand to be corrected. This is the output of the mixed garbage. This is not sludge, just the output of the garbage that you saw previously put into the hopper. It's an amazing technology. This was all the garbage you saw previously. Just think about it. Just think about it. This is not going to a landfill. And the batch that you saw going in only took 30 minutes for processing, and this is what you have. You must agree that this is truly amazing. And as I indicated earlier, this is taking place in Romoi, Japan. This is going to be used in a coal-fired plant as fuel. And with the prices today of coal and natural gas, this will be ideal. You mix it in with the coal. And this contains no sulfur at all. And like the previous sludge, 1 day later, 24 hours later, this will be completely dry. This is what your New York City garbage will look like in 30 minutes. This is truly, truly amazing.
This is a small demonstration plant. The volume is 1.5 cubic meter. So it will handle about 10 tons or 15 tons per day scale if we operate 24 hours a day. And this is the main vessel. And we have a condenser to recover water. And in another room we have a boiler. So this is the original, a very simple scheme of the MMCF process. Oh, this is a small scale boiler. We produce 200 degrees C, 20 atmospheric saturated steam to supply to the vessel to decompose, hydrolyze wastes, and here especially concentrated on sweet sludge treatment. This is the main vessel, and we have a condenser to recover water, and in another room we have a boiler. So this is the original, a very simple scheme of the MMCF process. Oh, this is a small scale boiler. We produce 200 degrees C, 20 atmospheric saturated steam to supply to the vessel to decompose, hydrolyze wastes, and here especially concentrated on sweet sludge treatment.